All right. This one might apply to the mid-career professionals that are considering going for an MBA degree. These are the 5 questions you should ask yourself before you even consider going for an MBA degree. Welcome, colleagues. I'm George Sloan. This is the MBA Accelerator channel. We talk about all things MBA oriented, but away from the traditional MBA path. We believe in alternatives. We believe in learning it fast and applying it faster and getting those results without the 2 years and $200,000, the sacrifice of 2 years of experience, the sacrifice of your income, never mind sitting in class for 2 years and the $200,000 of tuition, room and board, and other expenses. Uh, 5 questions you should be asking before you even consider going for an MBA degree. And again, I think this might apply not only to the younger professionals, but mid-level professionals. Here are some of the things you should be thinking about. Number one, do I want prestige or do I want skills? Now, prestige is wonderful, but not everyone's going to be able to go and do a full-blown, top-of-the-line MBA degree program. And even at that, I can't say that the ROI makes sense anymore. It did in the past, but it doesn't anymore. Um, what you really need are the skills, because if you have the skills, if you can cut the proverbial mustard and get things done, you're going to stand out a whole lot more than just putting a piece of paper up on the wall, in a frame that says you went to some degree program. So ask yourself, do I need the skills or do I want the prestige? Quite frankly, these days, employers don't care about the degrees anymore. What they care about are the skills. Can you solve problems? Can you get results? Can you get positive outcomes? That's what matters. Okay, number 2, will this degree actually move me forward? I know it's going to set you back 2 years and $200,000. It's going to set you back with 2 years less experience. It's going to set you back with 2 years of no income on top of it, unless you can do some side work. But is it going to move you forward? Quite frankly, I don't know that it's going to make that much of a difference. Again, employers don't care about degrees that much anymore. They care about skills. Can you solve problems? Can you get results? It all comes back to that. In fact, it always did. But, there are better ways and other ways to do it. All right, number 3, is there a cheaper and faster way to learn? Absolutely. There's so many ways. Books, courses, certifications, apprenticeships, starting a small business. There's so many ways that are faster, better, and cheaper. Because if you do a traditional MBA, you're looking at wasting 2 years and then you start. Whereas if you can learn something in a couple hours, a day, a couple days, a weekend, a week, a month, 2 months, 3 months, sure beats spending 2 years, right? Number 4, what's my ROI calculation? This is the one I think a lot of people don't think about. And I really harp on certain aspects of this. It's not just the 2 years. It's not just the upwards of 200,000. It's the opportunity cost. You're giving up 2 years of income if you have a decent job. I mean, you want a better job and you want a higher pay, sure. But you've got a job that can give you 2 years of experience. That's an opportunity cost too you're going to lose. And 2 years of income. So when you're factoring this into your ROI, you can't just think about 2 years sitting on the sidelines in a classroom and 200,000. You got to think about that income that you gave up. You got to think about that experience you're going to lose. Are you going to have your position there when you go back? I mean, you want a better one, but is there going to be a place for you? So when you're doing your ROI, you got to think about, I'm going to throw one more at you. Finance MBA grad here. Ever do capital budgeting? Well, when you're doing cash flow analysis, one of the things you want to think about is terminal value. Okay? And I've talked about this. You'd be better off starting a small business and learning the MBA trial by fire approach, milking it, getting the income and the cash flow out of it as time goes by. And at the end of it, there's something known as terminal value. You can sell it. You can get money back for it. It's like when you buy a car and you do it on a loan. You get a car note and you run. At the end, it's better to sometimes buy a car than to lease a car, because at the end, the car still has what's known as terminal value. You can sell it. In this day and age, used cars are actually more expensive. Um, but you can sell it. Can you sell back your MBA degree? So when you're figuring out your ROI, don't forget the terminal value. Think about that one. All right, number 5. This is probably the biggest one. Am I doing this for the right reasons? The reasons to go get an MBA degree are, you want, when you get right down to it, you want the knowledge and skills. But the thing, and you may want the networking, but you can network in the real world too. And you just, when you're thinking about it, if you're intellectually honest with yourself, what you really want at the end of the day are the knowledge and the skills and the ability to apply those skills as fast as humanly possible. You want to get your ROI up, you got to get your return real fast, right? Because a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. So, are you doing it for the right reasons? Are you doing it because you think, oh, I'll get that degree on the wall there? No, that'll impress people. It doesn't impress people that much anymore. A lot of people have it now. So ask those questions. The right questions can save you 6 figures of debt, can save you 2 years, and actually get you results in the here and now. My attitude is get the knowledge and skills as fast as you can, apply them as fast as you can, and then get that raise, that promotion, that new job. Start that business. Do it now, not 2 years from now, and 2 years in the hole. So, if you like this kind of information and want this kind of material, you're in the right place. This is the MBA Accelerator. Hit subscribe, and you might want to consider looking at the main channel, My Ford University, a little broader, but this is more MBA dedicated. Give us a like, give us a share. Don't keep us a secret, and tune in the next time. I'm George Sloan. I want to thank you for being here. Take it easy, learn it fast, apply it faster.